It's the Saints going up against the Redskins. The opening kick is straight ahead, so it's time to turn it over to my colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis with the call. Gentlemen.
All right, Larry, we are due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Redskins. And we say hi again, everybody. Brandon Gaudin here as we count down to kickoff. I turn to my partner, that's Charles Davis. And Charles, Larry pointed out in the open, we've got a pretty good matchup of wide receivers here this afternoon, don't we?
And those guys have such a big impact on the game nowadays. We know it's a throwing game, but the guys who can go up and get it, the guys who can break tackles after the catch and make bigger plays, oh yeah, they love spotlight as well. They want the football, they want the attention.
17.5.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from FedEx Field. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Charles trotting out now the NFL leader in passing yardage this season. A lot of people just assumed it was Matt Ryan, but no, it was Drew Brees as the Saints take the field. 5,208 yards, his fifth time throwing for over 5,000 in a season.
Isn't he the only one who's thrown for over 5,000 yards more than once in an NFL season? So he's made that his benchmark, which tells you about his excellence.
Around like,
unbelievable what he gets
like a real
done.
video game. They need to move around like real linemen.
They've got to support him with better defense. If they improve there, they're a playoff team.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I'm thinking.
And a very good offensive unit here. One of the reasons
they added some good stuff though, man. People ain't going like Madden. It's too hard for him.
Find his footing when he got into the league, but the former Heisman Trophy winner has it now, and it's really
people like
upped his pass receiving potential.
Like no real
a nice player.
Hard style. They don't like that shit. They act like it, but they don't like it.
On 2nd down, Peterson
looking
for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
That corny non-football shit, like man-for-man coverage of the dude going across the field. Like, that's not realistic.
Whenever we talk about Zach Brown, the first thing that comes to mind is speed. He can absolutely fly at the linebacker position.
I don't know, man. And some stuff that appears to be realistic, but if it's too realistic, motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to play this shit.
On their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
I will. The harder, the better for me.
Play action. Breeze. And incomplete.
I enjoy the game at its hardest level. I don't like all that easy arcade shit.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. Crowder now to return. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Redskins will take possession with a 1st and 10. And now ready to lead this Washington team, Kirk Cousins. And he led them this season almost to the playoffs, just shy of it at 8-7-1. He threw for nearly 5,000 yards. Best season as a pro, but I'm guessing he would trade those numbers for a playoff spot.
There's absolutely no doubt about that. And I thought that throughout this season, Kirk Cousins played some really good football. The numbers speak for themselves. The hard part is the last game of the year against the Giants. If they win that one, they get into the playoffs. They don't. So it leaves a question mark for some people about Kirk Cousins and his future in Washington as the starter. To me, he should be the starter going forward.
He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. This offense, here are the starters. It features a very speedy wide receiver, a Duke Blue Devil, Jamison Crowder.
Exactly right, and we're not talking about hoops. We're talking about a slot receiver who knows how to run all the routes so well and really is crafty beyond his years.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end Reed. This is the first carry for Rob Kelly. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. And now a look at the Saints starting defense.
Manti Te'o continues to evolve as a linebacker. Known for his ability to cover the pass coming out of college, he's had an excellent run-stopping ability along the way.
The Saints with an extra defensive back here on
games
third on the field.
Straight up, head-to-head.
Cousins surveying the field, and that one drops incomplete.
As he playing side by side with somebody. That's the only way you can really judge beating somebody.
And the name of the
All
game
that
for the defense is
shit,
pressure on
that
the
shit is
quarterback.
bullshit.
But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Now on fourth down, the 2014 NFL leader is a rookie in yards per punt. Tress Way on to kick it.
Oh, really?
Back deep, the veteran Ted Ginn. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here and a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes at it a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he lost the
fumble. Oh, man, how the fuck you fumble when you didn't get the ball? What kind of stupid ass shit is that? 3 dudes by the ball, man.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you've probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free. They couldn't take it away. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it second down.
For a ride right there.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. Breeze now to throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And this last year, right around mid-season, it's kind of when Michael Thomas emerged as Drew Brees' favorite target.
I feel like
and
I got
he
the
finished
best
leading all rookies, 92 catches, over 1,100 yards.
And one of the things I remember most about learning about Michael Thomas
last season when I did the Saints game was
finding out how much winning meant to him.
Looks like Madden 17.5.
How upset he was, how much he put into practice getting ready for the next week.
I might as well do a video call this shit Madden 18.
Do you care as much as I do? And that's a really big deal for a rookie receiver. And he translated
Madden
into action
18,
the rest of the year. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
In the red zone this time. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Still second down.
Still second down.
8 yards to go here on second down. Drawing the penalty, it's Peterson. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is doing some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Breeze to throw on 3rd-and-1.
Oh, shit, touchdown.
About the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Ingram, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Well, it was 3rd-and-1. I was expecting run. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Got crushed.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game.
To the broadcast. Welcome to the broadcast.
And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I've heard from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for. It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Darryl Tapp, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. To throw, Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Damn, I ran right into the motherfucker.
Bring him down at the 20. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call.
He just run into this motherfucker, man. Oh, what you playing? Are you playing Madden too?
Got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how
he gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance.
I feel like they got more weight under their
possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
That's going to be interesting.
We get a glance at the Redskins defense as they go back out there now. And it's the first quarter, but they gave up the score last time. How important is it here not to fall 2 scores behind?
Extremely important, because not only are you trying to avoid being in a big deficit to start this game off, you also want to get into a pattern where that offense has the advantage. You've got to find a way to turn things around. This is the series to begin that.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep them off the scoreboard here for a second time. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on. I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
Peterson alone in the backfield. He'll get the football here. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Tackle made there by Mason Foster.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
So 2nd and medium, 2nd and 5 now. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. He's got time. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Uh-oh. This dude on the Saints called Nick Fairley might not play football ever again. He's got a heart condition.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze finding time, and he'll just toss it away.
One thing I do like about the new Madden, they said not going to be able to just cover the whole field at middle linebacker no more. Like, you know how cats just be running around all the middle and just could recover real fast and pick the ball off. They say you ain't gonna be able to do that no more. That's not realistic. Ain't no middle linebacker moving like that. That's like too arcade. So you could like cover
hit just beyond the goal line.
Unbelievable amounts of, you know what I'm saying? Unbelievable amounts.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And
they
still
got that
no
shit.
points on the scoreboard. You're
They
coming
cover
off of the
unbelievable
3
amounts
and
of
out.
ground.
They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take...
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost
Oh
the
my
football.
God, I'm getting killed. Computer boy is too tough.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that
Bam.
lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And the connection made to Terrell Pryor. They'll wind up getting 10 back
pass
as
to
that
Terrell
sets them up
Pryor,
for
baby.
3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Well, they get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on 3rd down. Play fake. Cousins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And 4th down coming up.
Yeah, somebody.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Here's Ginn. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. How does the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here? They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Caught by Snead over the middle.
Holding offense.
Holding on offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag.
Push their ass back.
Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. It's complete. Fleener, right side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
He's got time in the pocket. He dumps it down to Ingram.
Oh,
and
nice.
able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I'm curious to see exactly how much EA Sports keeps their word on all this. Zones are going to work the way it's supposed to work. Them should say never work the way it's supposed to work.
It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Stay in the flats. These motherfuckers don't even stay in the flats.
They run. Peterson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They run again with Peterson. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, shit.
Adrian Peterson
did the number
and
on
he'll
him.
take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Come on back, boys.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
Again, Peterson. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big run for AP. 45 yards. So a big run for AP, and when you look at the total package, everyone knows the level of player he's been in this league, but what really impresses you about Adrian Peterson?
I have to go back to the nickname his father gave him, which is AD, which stands for all day, because he never stopped. Morning, noon, night, and that's how he plays the game. No plays over. He always tries to finish things, and he thinks that each and every run he makes is going to take him all the way to the end zone.
So after the mistake by the offense, it cost him 5 yards. And now 1st and 15. Breeze to Ingram on the draw. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. For Ingram, he topped the 1,000-yard mark this year for the first time in his 6-year career.
Didn't he just come out of Alabama last year?
That's what it feels like, right?
I mean,
hard
it's
to believe
amazing.
6 seasons he's had.
Won a Heisman Trophy there, finally over 1,000 yards as a pro, and he increased his number of long runs, becoming a much better ball carrier into the secondary.
It's a pickup of 3, but still little work to do on 3rd and goal. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kobe Flainer, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
So what was
Boy,
it
it's
now?
nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming.
Right.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
That's not big. But
a look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Nothing.
And
2K was like
3
60
out on the last
gigs.
drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their
2K
defense.
is always bigger than Madden.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
Yeah, that ain't shit, man. 2K always bigger than Madden. 2K be like,
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
so Madden ain't got no excuse to have only 30 gigs.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the
They
time,
got their
making sure
story
your
mode
target
now.
area is lower
So they
and
got
trying to
no
keep your hands
excuse.
away from the face
Let's see.
mask so you don't get the big penalty.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. All right, different topic here. 2018, the Super Bowl, traveling north, far north to Minneapolis. Early predictions for that one. Who you got?
Well, you know,
Everyone's still
19 and
waiting in
20
the
gigs for
NFL
years.
for a home team to play in its home stadium, right? So could the Vikings be that team? I'll start in the NFC, and I'm going to say
Madden
no.
don't get no
I think
pass.
Seattle.
They don't be
Starting to get near
utilizing the
that
space on
maybe
the damn
last
disc.
run with their defense. Earl Thomas returns. I
no
like
fucking
Seattle
pass, man.
coming out of the NFC. How about you?
Well, I'm actually going to take a Dallas Cowboys
This dude
NFC
exposed them-
title
this
run.
dude
I think that
exposed them
they came
online
so close
today
this year,
talking about
probably
that
most
shit.
talented going into next year.
I like
commented
that
on
one
that
the
shit. Like,
AFC.
yeah,
I'm going to
they
go with the team
they
that
like
if
those
they improve
20
their
gig
defense and their
games, man.
quarterback stays healthy,
Talking about they don't got
could
no
be that
space.
team, the Oakland Raiders.
They don't be trying to utilize space.
Cleveland Browns. Let's go.
Hey, from worst
Oh,
to
man, this dude dropped the
first.
ball, man. What the fuck?
Holding. Defense.
Yeah, they only got names on their jerseys.
And you, as a former defender, should know that the referees are watching this closely. Defensive holding.
I call
Watch
it
awfully
video
closely. I
gaming.
sure wish they'd let it be 5.5 yards like they
Still
do for
real
the
video
offensive
gaming,
guys.
still
But
got
in this
that video
case, they
gaming
were
look.
strict with the rule.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And he comes back with one complete. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Second down now after the pass completion. Now a second down throw for Cousins. Caught on the right side. Reed. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of
This is still
downs.
real video
For
gaming.
Jordan Reed, Charles, still waiting for him to play a full complement of games. You know, through 4 seasons,
Like,
he hasn't
things I call
completed a
video
full
gaming
NFL
is stuff like
schedule. But he's right up there in the argument
No
for best tight
no
end in
names
the
on the
league.
He
jerseys.
certainly is, and I don't think he can get a bigger compliment than I'm hearing
like
from
for
my
Madden.
friends in the scouting community who have all told me that those teams that are in the market for tight ends, when they're scouting now, they're all trying to find guys
two people
with Jordan
move-
Reed characteristics. And I'm talking about
Move
route
the
running,
same animation
run
at the
after
same
the
time.
catch,
That's
the
video
ability
gaming.
to create
You know what I mean?
and make bigger
Like when they
plays.
move, but they
can put
got
it
the
in
same
screen, but
animation.
one of the things you worry
And they
about
doing
is
it
can
at the
the
same
quarterback get rid
time.
of the ball before
That's
he's
real
actually
video
tackled, so
gaming
your
looking.
offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers
You
a
know
little
what I'm
bit
saying?
because you want to make sure you keep your
What
guys'
else is
jersey
real
clean
video
throughout the
gaming?
game.
There's a lot of stuff that's still real video gaming that they can easily take out the game, damn it. But they still haven't
On
done it.
first and 10, Cousins. Finding a safety valve
You
here.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
complete.
Shit like that is real
And
video
he'll be
gaming
brought
to me.
down, it looks like right at the 40. It'll be a gain of 4.
Cutscene, like
and
real
that'll make it a
cutscene
second
graphics, like when you
down.
playing Madden, you score a
Everyone's got to be
touchdown.
able to catch the football.
Like
Doesn't
the
matter
dudes
what
would be
position
running
you
like
play,
top
but if you're on
speed. They'd be
offense,
running like
be aware
100
the ball
miles
may
an
come
hour. As
your
soon as they
way.
cross the end zone, they stop. Like, that's video gaming to me, man. That's real video gaming. Like,